This one is one that you may want to try because it's one pole that does 3 different functions. It is a blower, it is the very popular pole saw, and looky there, it's also a hedge trimmer on a nice long pole, because most hedge trimmers are this, right? You're just cutting like a big pair of scissors and leaning over a shrubbery and you can't get to the back of it.
That's exactly it.
I think this is fantastic. Look at that, look how quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's at my house there. That's a big hue that we have out front, planted it when we first moved in almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
You can cut down low, you can cut up high, 24-volt lithium-ion battery power.
Fantastic.
You can build a house with a 24-volt drill driver, so
Wow.
this is gonna do the job for you.
Okay, let me show you colors because yellow is super limited. So if you want the yellow, it's right here. We also have it for you in the black. This one is the blue, which is like a nice navy. We have it for you in the red, already popular, and then up here is the green at the top. And Sean, would you mind before you start cutting stuff, because I'm gonna jump over there too, can we show everybody,
Sure.
these are the 3 heads. This is the blower. Here we go.
So
here's the blower.
Here's the blower, and everything just plugs into the head. There's a little socket here on the end that just goes in, so it makes it real easy. So you pop one on, pop one off. This also tilts, so you can get the right angle of where you're at when it's on the pole.
Okay.
So when you're done with trimming the bushes, all right, which is this guy here, you can put the blower on, and again, this just plugs into the end.
Yeah.
It's really simple and easy to do. Instead of giving you 3 different poles, 3 different contraptions and all that, it's so much easier. This guy also tilts to a 45.
Nice.
And it's very simple, very easy to change them out.
And then we have our very popular pole saw right here. Safety glasses included, the blade cover for the pole saw, the bar and chain oil, and you also
Everything
get
you need.
the Protection Plus, which gives you a longer warranty, right?
Yeah, so you get it here at QVC, you get 2 years normally, we add an extra year, so 3 years, no questions asked. That's the beauty of everything when it comes to Sunjoe. We make sure that you have the warranty because we want you to use it year after year after year.
Right.
So I'm gonna cut some up front here. It's really easy. All I did was pivot the head on this guy. I filled the oil. There's a little channel in here. It shows you, we give you that oil. We're gonna tilt it. We extended it a little bit, and watch. I'm just gonna rest the saw up on here. That's all I gotta do, and press 2 buttons. And let the saw do the cutting. So there's one. We'll drop down to a little bigger log. And you can see it just goes right through. All I'm doing is guiding the tool. I don't have to press down. I don't have to go back and forth. Just let that blade do the cutting. And you can see.
And let me tell you, this is so easy to use. I use this all the time. That saw weighs 4 pounds. This pole weighs 3. That's it. If you're talking about the blower, it's 2 pounds plus 3 for the pole. It's 4 pounds for the trimmer and 3 for the pole. So it's never more than like 7 pounds.
No, it's all about lightweight and powerful. Because if it was too heavy, you wouldn't be able to use it. So this makes the job go so much faster. Now, if we want to change it up, we can do that. You want to show them how easy it is to cut?
Let's do.
So we'll go ahead.
Over here.
We'll go ahead and change it up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up this piece here. There's 2 buttons that I press in. When I press these 2 little tabs.
Okay, do that again.
Right,
there you go.
There's the little thing you're going to open up. That's the clasp there that locks it in. Push these in. Now I'm just going to pull up so it disconnects this.
All right.
Now we're going to walk over and we're going to trim some bushes.
Okay. Same pole.
Same pole.
And how long does it stay charged?
So it'll stay charged. Runtime on this baby, I charge mine maybe once a week.
Wow.
And I use this 5 times a week. I use the blower part just about every day, cleaning up the leaves around the garage, the deck, the patio, the pool.
I want to point out the electrical ones that we had that you attached a extension cord to have been very, very popular when we talk about the pole saw.
Right.
But this does not require a cord.
No.
So you can walk all over the place.
Yeah,
you don't have to attach anything to the plug in your garage.
And that's the beauty of this. So I'm not tethered to anything. So I can trim this Leland cypress from all the way over here, and we'll just cut off smaller pieces just so you can see whether it's an up or a down motion. Doesn't matter, however you want to do that. You can shape them. Fall is the perfect time for you to be out there pruning your bushes and your plants and your trees.
Look how nicely that trims.
Because it promotes the growth for the next year. So these are more of the soft type bushes that we're talking about here. If you have the thicker limbs, that's what you use the saw portion for.
Right, exactly.
So if I wanted to square them off on the top, you can see I can tilt it to a 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle here. I could walk along the top of the hedgerow, and this baby's really cool because the pole goes from 4.5 feet all the way out to 6 feet in extension. So now look, I could walk down the hedgerow like this, and just start cutting the hedges and have a perfect line right across the top as I go.
So easy, and everything's nice and clean and straight, and you haven't had to pay someone else to do it because you can do it yourself, which is why we love Sunjoe and all the great tools that they make.
Right.
So I'm sorry, Tori, what was your update, my friend? We have only 130 left in the yellow. And then which other color is popular? Sorry? The red. Okay, so let me show you the colors again. Yellow is flying out, and just a handful of those left. Oh, here we are in a video. I'll come back and show you that in a second. But here again, you can see it's a hedge trimmer, and it's a nice hedge trimmer.
Yeah,
you can do it yourself so quickly, and it looks professionally done. And then all the clippings, you can blow them into a pile with the blower attachment.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple and easy. It's 24-volt lithium-ion battery power, so it's going to last a long, long time. Like I said, I use this thing like 5 times a week, whether it's a pole saw at the limbs, trimming up the bushes. I use the blower part. I leave that on because I'm always cleaning out the shed, always cleaning out the garage. We have pine needles out by the pool. I'm a little OCD. I like things nice and neat and clean. This is one of my favorite tools.
The blower is indispensable. We just had a bunch of bad rainy days the last few weeks, and a lot of the mulch in my goose yard ran down into the gravel of my goose yard, which the river rock that's around the actual pond. So there's no way I could have raked that out. I got the blower and blew all the mulch out of the rocks.
That's the beauty of it.
You know, you use it for so many different things around your house. So here's the yellow, here's the black. Blue, red is very popular, and then we have it for you in the green. And again, everything that you get is going to color coordinate, obviously, and you get that extended warranty from Sunjoe for QVC customers, which is great.
Yeah, and it's simple and easy to do. We took the hedge trimmer off, we're putting the blower on. You know, it's got a lot of power here, so I can go back and forth. But notice, I'm not leaning over. With a traditional blower, a lot of times you have to lean over to get it to go where you want. This is so much easier, and again, it's very powerful. That sawdust we just made, not a problem. You get to angle it. If I want to go ahead and walk over here, then blow the leaves into a pile, we can go ahead and do that. You have all the control when you're using this, and as soon as I let go, it stops.
Yeah.
So you're not running the battery all the time. Even if you were, 30 minutes out of this, 45 minutes, no big deal.
And you just, it comes with a plug, you charge it up, and how long does it take to charge it?
About an hour.
Okay, and then you've got umpteen, you know, unless you're going to be out there for hours and hours.
Well, you also have the battery indicator on there. So when you hit the little button, there's little lights on here. Tells you how much battery life you have left. So there's no guesswork. You know, do I need to charge it up? How much life do I have left in it? It's all right there at the touch of a button.
And again, no cord required. So if you've got a yard that's, you know, stuff needs to be trimmed that's way far away from the house, and you got to have 3 or 4 cords plugged in to reach there. This is easy. You just take it to the job. So again, you get the pole saw, which is one of my absolute favorite outdoor tools. I love it. I use it all the time. You're also getting the blower, which is powerful, and you're getting the hedge trimmer. So instead of buying 3 separate tools and 3 separate poles, you just pop one off, put the other one on.
That's the beauty of it. You just go from one to the next, you go back and forth as many times as you want.
Right.
Nice aluminum pole, padded handle. And again, all you do is put it on there, let the blade do the cutting. Don't push down on it. It's plenty sharp. It's an Oregon bar and chain. This will cut a log up to 7.5 inches thick on a single pass.
That's fantastic.
So,
so it's really going to make your trees more healthy. Again, you're not hurting the trees by cutting off the dead parts. You're actually helping it out. So you put your bar and chain oil in before you use the chainsaw. Do I have to thread the chain?
No.
It's already on there.
This one's really cool. The chain is already on there. All you're going to do is tighten up the tensioner here. You just want to make sure that there's a little bit of slack. So you'll have a little bit of slack in that chain. That's all you need to do. It's already on there. All you're going to do is put your bar and chain oil in.
See a little window?
The window tells you where it's at. You can see how much you get. So you get 3.3 ounces. It will fill this all the way up.
And that comes with it. And when you run out, you can get it at any hardware store.
That's exactly it.
So it's a great tool. We have a great price for you today.